Alright, so I guess I just don't know exactly what's going on, okay? My speaker works, okay? I got lights on all my tubes. I've been able to put a signal generator I guess like the 455, for example, right here, and I was able to tune the IF just fine. I even put a signal right here. I'll turn this down. I was able to put a signal right here and tune the antenna trimmer as well as the oscillator trimmer to the best that I can. It wasn't like a clear signal, but I mean, it was something, okay? I did hear it. And definitely I heard the IF signal here. So, and of course if I put an audio frequency signal like on this section, from like, I guess from my finger to the right, I hear it. But I'm not getting any stations, even when I poked up an antenna. And I'm just trying to take it back to the basics here. I know that this says 85 volts, for example, and I'm not getting 85 volts on that plate. In fact, my whole B plus voltage, which I think is right here, is it not? Maybe I'm wrong, but so look at this cathode right here. So when I disconnect this field coil and I disconnect this 20 microfarad capacitor, so there's nothing attached to the cathode. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea because I guess tubes are supposed to have loads on them, aren't they? But again, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll tell you what I get. When I disconnect this right here, and so when I cut it right here where my finger is, I'm at 120 volts or 118, whatever. However, when I connect it, I'm getting, I don't know, five or 6 volts. So watch. Let me connect it to the right side of the field coil. Actually, that's where it's at right now. Yeah, to the right side of the field coil, and I'm getting 6 volts. And you can see on this oscilloscope that it's, sorry, my light's shining, that it's about 6 or so volts DC elevated, and it's a sine wave. I don't know what the frequency is. Do I need to measure it? Maybe I should, but okay. Let me just do that real quick. Cursor. That's about what that is. So yeah, it's 60 hertz. That's what that is. It's a 60 hertz signal on elevated 5 volts DC offset or whatever. So my question is where, I thought that maybe my field coil was like drawing it down to the ground. Something seems to be drawing my B plus voltage down. Because let's talk about, like, for example, this plate on the 50 L6 GT, I'm sorry. The plate is going to be number, what, 3? All right, let me put it on number 3. My light back on. All right, so here's my 50 L6 GT. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, hold on, I'm sorry. It's 1, 2, 3. And there's my voltage. I'm like, well, 3 volts. Again, the speaker's doing something, so I'm just not exactly sure what's going on. It seems to me like maybe my B plus voltage is not working, and therefore my radio's not tuning, even though I can hear the signal when I put it in, you know, on these different stages. Question mark, right? That's my big question mark. Why am I not getting 85 volts here? 30 volts here. You want to look at the plate of the detector valve, 7C6. That's going to be, let me find my mouse. All right, plate is going to be number 2 of the 7C6. 7C6 plate is number 2. All right, there's my 7C6 up in the corner. And number 2 is going to be right there. Well, I gotta do this carefully so it's a live radio now. Alright, so I do not know what I'm doing because that's my 7C6 right up there. And I'm getting a negative voltage where I should get a positive 30. So I guess this is going to be a long video to say that I think my B plus voltage is wrong. And yeah, of course, you know, you would think that maybe if one of these caps is wrong, but of course these are two new caps. This is a red circle, it should be a green circle. I replaced them both. So I'm not really sure why I'm not getting 95 here. And of course all the other voltages are messed up. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe I'm not looking at something right, but that's where I'm at right now as far as this radio is figuring out why my B plus voltage. And then I gotta look at, you know, I don't wanna do it, but I kinda just gonna say, well, let's go through this list again and make sure all my points are in the right spot, you know. So maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know if I'll do it today. Maybe I'll work on the dial string for the Stromberg Carlson that did come. I was just kind of in a roll with this thing, so that's why I stopped on that thing. But all right, there we go. So just want to tell you my update for my Philco. We're at a standstill until I can figure out why my B plus voltage is so low. And that's it. Hey, thank you very much. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and I guess we're gonna come up and see you in a couple weeks. So I'm really looking forward to see that. Maybe not even a couple weeks, maybe less than that. So super looking forward to seeing you then. And I haven't gotten the case for your capacitor meter. I'll work on that and hopefully have that ready by the time we come up. All right, love you, and I'll talk to you soon.